In 1935, Royal Air Force pilot Victor Goddard was flying a routine mission over rural Scotland. Below him was Drem Airfield, a place he knew well. At the time, it was abandoned. The hangars were collapsing, the runway was muddy, animals grazed freely across the field. Then Goddard flew into a sudden storm. The plane was tossed violently. Visibility dropped to almost nothing, and when he broke through the clouds, the world below had changed. The airfield was no longer abandoned. The ground was dry, the hangars were repaired, planes sat neatly lined up on the runway, and men in bright blue uniforms walked across the field. Goddard was confused because in 1935, RAF uniforms were brown, and the planes he saw were painted yellow, a color the RAF didn't use yet. Goddard circled the airfield again. Everything looked modern, orderly, alive. Then, just as suddenly, the storm pulled him back in. Moments later, he broke through the clouds again, and the airfield was ruined once more. Mud returned, buildings collapsed, animals wandered freely. The future he had just seen was gone. At the time, Goddard told very few people. The story sounded impossible, but 4 years later, something changed. Drem Airfield was officially reopened. RAF uniforms were switched to blue. Training aircraft were painted yellow. Everything Goddard had seen, down to the smallest detail, became reality. Victor Goddard didn't claim to see ghosts. He didn't believe in visions. He believed he had flown through a tear in time, a moment where the future briefly existed in the present. Investigators later confirmed the uniform colors were accurate and the aircraft paint scheme was correct, and the layout of the airfield matched future blueprints. There was no way he could have known. Today, researchers classify this as a forward time slip, a rare event where someone witnesses a place before it officially exists, a moment where time didn't behave the way it should, and the unsettling question it leaves behind. If the future can appear by accident, how often does it happen without anyone noticing? Like and subscribe for more stories like these.